Welcome, ladies and gents, to the channel where we're gonna restore this 1997 Honda Odyssey. It is the first generation Honda Odyssey with no sliding doors. This car started in 1990, well, not a car, minivan. Started in 1995, technically 1994 in Japan, but out here in the States, it started in 1995 and ended production in 1998, though the Isuzu Oasis stopped at 99, but it's technically still 98. They just got rebadged. This is the interior. Picked up this car about a few weeks ago for $800. The mileage is 271,000 miles. I believe it has a lot more than that due to the fact that you could be doing 50 miles an hour and the car is saying you're doing 20. So that was an interesting fact. Blue LED lights. Last owner was trying to make it look better, I guess, by putting carpet in it. But, you know, to each their own. You know, this is turning yellow. This is the age. I mean, it is a 97. Still has the original radio. He had the seat cover here. I don't know why. Had a leak going on the top. Another blue light. Another blue light in the back. Hideous. The tints are falling apart. Yeah. Overall, though, the car slash minivan is pretty good. This right here, these typically break from the weather, and he tried to patch it up. Doesn't look that great. This over here, he did the same thing. But yeah, overall, considering for the age, the paint, it's gone from all the sun here in Florida. The top and this sunroof that was leaking. It opens since I have test drove this car, but it needs work. Definitely needs work. Let's just take a look in the inside. As you can see, the wipers definitely need to be replaced. He put some fake carbon fiber stuff on here. Hideous. I mean, I would have rather just painted it at that point. But I get it. It's trying to make it look better than what it was. Older folk. Let's open this up. This is a 2.2 liter, 16 valve, non-VTEC. It's seen its better days. I found it funny when I purchased the vehicle and I got it home. I just took a quick glance at it, and yeah, this was hidden. I already sourced one out of the junkyard that I have to pick up. Yeah, but I want to restore this. I'm keeping it, not necessarily. I don't know if I'm going to end up keeping this one. I already own a 97. I don't know if you guys saw it on the video already, but this is it right here. Same van. Put a lot of work into this one. Not done by any means. Yeah. So I'm trying to make it somewhat decent looking, like that, but not exactly like that. My plan is to change the taillights. I really can't stand these yellow ones, well, yellow corner ones. And I got the one with the all clear on here. This emblem I already have. Besides the taillights, these rims. These rims need to go. The guy told me it was fairly new tires. Meanwhile, he didn't know about date codes. And the date code on this is 21, so it's only 4 years old. Even if they were brand new, I still don't like the rims. I mean, they could get restored. give it that throwback look, I guess. But another thing that I noticed is this right here. It's all broken up. It's the only one broken. So these are not cheap for this car. It's around at least $90, I believe, for the whole set. So I was thinking maybe repairing this somehow. I don't know. The window, driver's side doesn't work. I mean, the car ain't on now, so no windows is gonna work. But when I did test it, this doesn't work. I suspect it's the switch based on how this is looking in here. But that will be determined. Another thing I would like to do is change these speakers, which you can clear. I know, but these are the original ones on the car. And based on the fact that it has the original radio, yeah, I would say that it needs an upgrade. I have a few of these clusters. I'm gonna see if it's the actual cluster or the speed sensor that's going bad on it. Let's see what else I said I was gonna change. The shocks, the struts, I'm changing that. I don't know how old they are, but they were replaced once in its life, but based on the mileage, they're due. They're due. These upper control arms look okay, but I have brand new ones as well for that. That's a crazy weight right out there. A few details that needs to be done on here. The carpeting is just, yeah, I might take out the whole carpet and clean it up. Maybe for the next video. Not sure if I could get this all done in one video, but these tents need to go as well. Tent here. Overall, great shape considering for almost 300,000 miles. It probably has passed 300,000 miles at this point. Another thing that was in my concern, I had this extra piece here that I'm actually gonna place on here eventually. This is not something you commonly find in these vans. This is third row seating. This does go up. You can open this up more. I'll do this with one hand. So, pretty sure you guys are seeing this area right here, specifically this right here. Well, these vans are known for when it rains, water comes down through here, and you can see the tread marks right over here. It goes over here inside, and then eventually it starts to leak inside here, which is why you see all of this. When I first got the van, I wasn't too concerned about it due to the fact that I've seen a lot worse. But this particular owner didn't address the issue for a very long time. What I'm happy about is the seat itself still works. A lot of the times they're not working because they have these all the way down in here and the water comes in from there and causes rust all around inside and this whole entire section. I've seen them really bad, to the point that you can't even open it and you have to replace the whole seat. On this particular one, it's good, other than the little rip that it has there. But my concern was when I put my hand here, I don't know if you guys could hear that. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So when I came down here, because again, I did a pre-inspection when I got the van back over here, you can see this. And yeah, that's me touching the carpet in there right now. And right here as well, which sucks. Again, I found a few of these in the junkyard, thankfully, but to take out this whole entire thing will require cutting the other one from the location where I found it in and then actually getting it welded. And I think it's just a little too much work for me. The rest is good. I did check the rest, but it's only in specific spots, which is like right here and right here. So this whole spot, even right here too, yeah, even there. So what I want to do is take out the carpet, see how badly it is from all the way across here, grind it down, make the hole bigger, just to be able to see how much rust I have to deal with. And me, myself, I'm not a professional welder. I have welded once on the other one over here, which you can see my work is not that great, but it works. So I did it myself. So I'm gonna do a learning process and see if I can grind and, you know, bring it down as much as possible. But if I could get a metal plate that I could weld on here, patch this up together to make sure that no water is coming in or out, because I say in because of this over here, and get that fixed, because again, it's going to be a tedious process just to get this whole bottom portion out. The rain is starting to pick up. Yeah, these are the seats, headrest covers that goes, not covers, but the actual headrest itself. These are actually meant for that. I'm trying to see, it's actually right here, see? You have your jack, which is missing, that I'm now oh no, it's not missing, it's actually here. Yeah, that's here. I got a bag for that. It actually has a little bag that's, now that I'm thinking about it, it's missing another portion. Yeah, it's supposed to have that there, and then you're able to put a cover, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, I could be right. I think I'm right. I just don't remember. I think there's another part that goes here. I gotta check my van. I might have another part of that. Spare tire. Huh. Still even has the original bag. That's pretty rare. I mean, I have one from my previous junkyard finds, but it has a little cubby here to store stuff, whatever you need to store. The tire tread on this looks pretty good. It looks like it was probably used maybe 2 or 3 times. Nothing crazy, unless if it was replaced. I don't know. I can see a date code on this, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't say it. But yeah, it looks decent. It has air. That's good. A lot of people, what they like to do with these vans when you out hanging out, let me put this back on, is bring this up, which I'm gonna try to do it, but I can't. So you bring that up like this, and then you could just sit down right there and just relax. So I thought that was a pretty cool, neat feature. I particularly don't use the rear seats at all on my model. Well, I don't even use my van as much anyway, because I don't have time to use it. But when I do, I don't tend to do that unless if I'm just hanging out in the garage. But yeah, bought a whole bunch of parts for this car. We got rear shocks, which were on clearance on rockauto.com. If you guys are looking for parts for your old Odyssey, you can get it there right now with clearance. I got these slotted drilled rotors, only about $60 for both, which I said it was not bad considering that they come painted. The ones that I got from my original one didn't come painted, which kind of like later on I might buy the same ones. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of parts for the struts. Got brake pads, spark plugs. That's what I should have showed you guys. There you go, guy. That's Pito. He always likes to get in the way. We have spark plugs, more bushings. Yeah, I ordered these specific shocks right here because they were on clearance. But of course, it's, you know, it's not the right brand part because I ordered 2 of the same parts, but I got this one. And I said, maybe it's a color thing. You know, some manufacturers do that. And here particularly, this has the brand printed on there, stamped on, and the date code, which is 2007. That should show you they don't make these anymore the way they used to. With the part number right here, 270180571. But this one shows 341201, which I Googled. I couldn't find the part for it. Maybe I could do a little better, but it doesn't have the stamp of the same company on there, which I ordered the same pair. So I already requested a refund at this point because they're clearance items. They're not gonna. They're probably just gonna give me back the money, and so I'm gonna keep the part. If that's the case, I was still gonna install this. I'm indecisive right now on it, actually, because the height, it's just a little off. Just slightly. I don't know. Right here, it's, I don't know if you could tell. It's like slightly, but the bolts are different on it. But it seems about right. And I'm like, paint this black to match this side so it doesn't look off. Got some brake fluid because again, everything was cheap there. But the shipping, that's where they get you. The shipping for all of this, I don't have it on here, but that was almost $80. So yeah, Rock Auto's good with prices, but you better buy a whole bunch of stuff because that shipping is gonna be pretty pricey. But yeah, I bought spark plug wise. I'm doing a whole tune-up on this van. It deserves it. In my opinion, I just like these vans. I don't know why. It's not like I use it much anyway, but I noticed that, I mean, I don't know how long are these spark plugs, and then this is stuff that makes me laugh. That, like, right there, like, what, you glued that on because it was popping off? You couldn't just replace it? What is this, a $15 part? I don't know. This right here, I couldn't understand why they cut it, because what was the purpose for it? To get to the bolt? I really don't know. That was questioning. The motor mounts are bad on this car. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. Yeah, just as a lot of things that was trying to be taken care of. The rain is picking up over here, but oh yeah, it's picking up big time. Let's close this up. This up. All right, yeah, it's picking up rain. I can't even use the wipers because they're so bad. Starts right up. Air conditioning works. Full blasted, ice cold AC. The rear AC still works. As I stated before, the sunroof actually still works even with the leak. It just needs work. She's rough. I don't know if you can particularly hear it on the engine, but I've driven a lot of these Hondas with the same similar engine, and she's running rough. Right now, she's idling with no problem, with no RPMs, obviously, because this van never came with an RPM until 1998. I can rev it. Sounds fine, but as soon as I put this car in drive, usually, let's see if it does it. No, right now it doesn't want to do it. Yeah, it's like, it wants to shut off. And if I don't press the gas, it will shut off. As you can see, I'm doing about 20. It's not showing how fast I'm going. So I have to go around 50 to start getting up to 20. But for 300,000 miles, yeah, it does get it. You can hear all the creaking and everything on the shocks, wipers. Like shit. But considering for $800, I'm really not complaining. I just thought, let me go ahead and do a little project. I don't particularly plan on making a ton of videos of me restoring cars unless I see it gets to that point, but this is just for shits and giggles. I got influence with Randy at Auto Auction Rebuilds. And before I started watching him, I always said I wanted to do him, but he just motivated me more just to do at least one or two videos. Nothing, again, not I'm never going to be at his level, but I just thought it would be cool to have a video of something that I always like doing. I'm working on these cars. and particularly this one. But yeah, the wheels are gonna get changed. The other thing that I noticed while I was opening the door, which is a common thing on these vans, is this door handle. Most replaced them. I can actually fix these. So yeah. This corner light is broken. I have a different grill for this. It's not in a great shape. Yeah, this is done. Yeah, so you can see these visors are good. These are actually working good. That's why I'm like, hey, maybe I could just repair that one. I wish I could find one in the junkyard, but you never find these in the junkyard. Let me show you the other parts that I got for it. So, these are all, or most of the parts that I have. Yeah. Sorry, alarm going off. Apologies. Have climate control. I have so many parts. These are the tail lights that I want to replace it to, because these come on the 98. That's why you only see the yellow part on the 97s and below. I have the window switch. Speakers I got at the junkyard for $5 a piece, which are JBLs. What else do I have here? I have a few other parts on here. I was thinking about putting the push to start on my particular vehicle. I have the push to start. Let me give you a quick glance at this one. Excuse the mess. So it has the push to start over there. As you can see, I put some work into this one. So I have to finish this one off eventually. But yeah, a few things that need to get done. Hopefully I can get it done. A lot of stuff, but the rain that's going on today, I don't particularly think it's gonna work out too well. I'm gonna try my best. Let's see. But before anything, I have to go ahead and check the check engine light, which some of you may have seen on the small test drive. So, for you those that don't know, it's located right over here. And trying to do this one hand, goes in there. This is an old reader I have. So, let's put the key in the ignition. Turn that AC off. Okay, so that's new to me. Might be the sensor that's bad, or maybe something a little worse, but again, now it makes sense why it's giving me that code. Okay, so now we're back at the engine bay. Now that I know it's a position sensor, I'm gonna have to check for that, but I noticed earlier with this poop that I got here, there was rats, so I have to check the wiring as well. Yeah, because after that, turning on the car or whatnot, I noticed down here, I've already jacked up the car. Notice puddle of oil. And it wasn't sitting here that long, so it's pretty quick. And I see this. It's like some metal, I don't even know if this is doing anything. It's coming right off. Huh. Why was this there? I thought it was maybe a patch of some sort, but it doesn't, I don't know. It's kind of weird. My only guess can be coming from here. It's just weird. Maybe from driving. I mean, I only drove it a little bit there, but I did drive this car / van about 50 minutes away from here in Orlando. So maybe this happened during the drive, spewing that way. think I might have to take this off to reveal. I mean, I don't think it's doing, if it is leaking, and I'm gonna see it. But I don't know if it's coming from there. My main concern, it's over here. Rear main seal, maybe? The oil pan was replaced before. Yeah, so I have to figure out this oil leak. I can't have this leaking. It's not coming from up here. I mean, but it's just wet right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dry this up, give it a little time and see if it leaks. So I started scraping a little bit just to see, but I figured some of you might want to see how and what is this stuff. I really don't know what the purpose of this was for. I really don't get it. It's not patching a hole. Thought I was gonna have to get an oil pan. I don't know, could it be that bolt? Washer maybe? Again, significant leak going on here. I would think I would see a lot more oil all over the place. There's a little residue there. But overall, it's pretty good down here. I wonder if, well, that rack seems original. I thought it was the power steering leaking for sure. I just saw it drip right now, I don't know, I have to double check. It might be that, I forgot about that part, that might be leaking. Wait. I think I found the source of the leak. It is this gasket. This gasket was not placed on here correctly. Yeah, he's probably gonna get him right now. But anyway, yeah, this gasket was not properly placed. I also noticed this axle. Yeah, that looks toast. So I have to replace an axle. Yeah, this is original 97. So that tells you this has never been replaced. I actually thought the oil leak was coming from the oil filter because this comes with not a cooler, oil heater part in between, if you can see there between the filter and there, and that tends to leak. But thankfully that's not the issue. I just have that literally just dripping all over my hand. I'm still amazed on who did this job and didn't confirm. I don't know if that expanded out on its own from the heat. I mean, that's weird. But that's something we could address. I thought it was the rear main seal. Thankfully not.